Did you know that one seemingly harmless habit when driving an automatic car can become a death sentence for your transmission, costing you up to $5,000 in repairs? The truth is, most drivers are unknowingly killing their cars every day. From shifting gears before the car stops to letting the gas tank run dry to small actions at stoplights, all these quietly wear down your engine, transmission, and wallet. Today's video exposes 13 deadly mistakes countless drivers make. More importantly, you'll learn exactly how to avoid them to keep your car running for tens of thousands more miles and save a fortune. Don't miss this. One small tip could save your car and your money. Like and subscribe if this video helps you. 13 common mistakes that destroy automatic cars. 1. Shifting from reverse, R, to drive, D, before stopping. This is one of the most common yet dangerous mistakes with automatic transmissions. Many drivers, in a rush or out of carelessness, shift from reverse, R, to drive, D, while the car is still rolling slightly. It seems harmless, but this forces the transmission to reverse its power flow abruptly. Massive torque and pressure slam into delicate components like clutches and gears inside the transmission. The result? The drivetrain takes a brutal mechanical shock. At first, the car may seem fine, but over time, you'll notice delayed shifts, jerking, or strange noises. Signs the transmission is wearing out fast. When a major failure hits, brace for a repair bill in the thousands. The fix is simple. Press the brake, let the car come to a complete stop, then shift. A few seconds of patience can protect your transmission and extend your car's life by years. This is a golden rule every smart driver should remember to avoid a death sentence for their automatic transmission. 2. Not using the parking brake when parking. Many think the P, park mode on an automatic is enough, so why bother with the parking brake? This is a dangerous misconception. When you rely solely on park, the entire weight of the car, potentially tons, rests on a tiny pin called the parking pawl inside the transmission. Imagine a small metal piece holding a car on a slope. Over time, repeated stress wears, cracks, or even breaks this pawl, risking unintended rolling. Worse, skipping the parking brake causes mechanical jolts when shifting out of park. That annoying clunk you hear is a sign the transmission is under excessive strain. Using the parking brake takes seconds, distributes the load, reduces transmission stress, and keeps the car stable, especially on hills. This small action delivers big safety, protecting your wallet from massive repair bills and ensuring your car doesn't roll unexpectedly. Comment number 1 and like this video, and I'll reveal something even more shocking. 3. Keeping it in drive, D, while going downhill. Many drivers keep their car in drive, D, and rely solely on the brakes when descending long hills. It sounds harmless, but it's a trap that quietly shortens the life of both the transmission and brakes. In drive, the transmission bears the full burden of controlling speed, while the brakes work overtime to hold the car back. The result? Transmission fluid overheats, torque converter friction spikes, and brake pads wear out abnormally fast. Worse, overheated brakes can suffer brake fade, where stopping power drops sharply, a dangerous situation when you need to brake suddenly, all because of the convenience of staying in drive. The solution is simple. Use low gears like L, 2, or the manual mode, M, +X, available on most modern cars. Downhill, the engine helps brake, easing the load on the transmission and brakes. This keeps fluid temperatures in check, prevents brake overheating, and maximizes safety. A quick shift to a lower gear not only makes speed control easier, but also saves you from costly brake and transmission repairs. 4. Ignoring transmission fluid condition. If an engine needs oil to run, an automatic transmission needs fluid, ATF, to thrive. Yet many drivers overlook this. They change engine oil regularly, but rarely check the transmission fluid dipstick. This is a deadly mistake that can lead to serious breakdowns. Transmission fluid doesn't just lubricate. It cools and creates hydraulic pressure for smooth gear and clutch operation. When fluid is low, dirty, or burnt, lubrication and cooling plummet. Friction rises, parts overheat, causing slipping gears, jerky shifts, or even a burnt-out torque converter. Did you know a transmission overhaul can cost thousands? And it often starts with neglecting the dipstick. Healthy transmission fluid should be clear red with a pleasant smell, not burnt. If it's dark, smells burnt, or is low, replace or top it up as recommended, typically every 40,000, 60,000 miles, depending on the car. A few minutes of periodic checks can extend your transmission's life by tens of thousands of miles and spare you shocking repair bills. Don't ignore this red blood quietly shielding your transmission from early failure. 5. Idling to warm up the engine. Many drivers start their car in the morning, turn the key, and let it idle for 5-10 minutes thinking, warming up the engine is good for the car. But the truth is, this habit not only wastes gas, but also quietly wears down the engine and transmission. Modern cars are designed for lubrication and cooling systems to work best when the car is moving gently, not idling sluggishly. Idling too long slows oil warm-up, burns fuel incompletely, and leaves carbon deposits on the combustion chamber and spark plugs. Even the automatic transmission struggles to reach its ideal operating temperature, causing the fluid to become sluggish, increasing friction and wear. Instead of waiting endlessly behind the wheel, here's the right way. Start the car, wait 30 seconds for oil to reach key components, then drive gently without heavy throttle. Within minutes of normal driving, the engine and transmission hit optimal temperatures, saving fuel and extending the car's life. A small habit change can slash future repair costs. Don't let your kindness to the car become a double-edged sword. 6. Shifting to neutral, N at stoplights. Many drivers believe shifting to neutral, N, at a stoplight lets the car rest and saves fuel. It sounds logical, but this habit does more harm than good. Automatic transmissions are designed to maintain stable fluid pressure in drive, D. Constantly shifting from D to N and back puts sudden stress on the drivetrain, causing unnecessary wear over time. Beyond that, these shifts disrupt fluid flow, leaving internal components less lubricated. This increases friction, raises operating temperatures, and shortens the transmission's lifespan significantly. As for fuel savings, the benefit is nearly zero. Modern cars automatically optimize idle RPMs at stops, using minimal fuel. Keeping the car in drive with your foot on the brake is simpler, safer, and technically correct. Don't let a vague, saving notion turn your transmission into a victim. A little patience in drive can save you thousands in repairs down the road. 7. Hard acceleration from a stop. Many drivers love flooring the gas right after a stop, especially in busy city traffic. The thrill of quick acceleration feels exciting, but did you know each jackrabbit start quietly cuts the life of your automatic transmission? Sudden throttle spikes dump massive stress on the torque converter, clutches, and drivetrain parts. The abrupt torque surge overheats transmission fluid, reducing its lubrication ability, leading to slipping gears and wear. It's not just the transmission. Hard starts strain the engine and suspension too. They burn more fuel, stress sensors, and increase the risk of wheel spin on wet or steep roads. Plus, they create unnecessary discomfort for passengers. The fix is easy, accelerate smoothly. Ease into the throttle for natural speed buildup. This saves fuel, keeps the transmission smooth, and extends your car's life for years. A quick thrill may feel good for seconds, but the repair bills could cost thousands. Like if you're 100% on board. 8. Towing or hauling heavy loads without a transmission cooler. Many assume an automatic car can handle itself when towing a trailer, carrying heavy loads, or climbing long hills. Just shift and go. But automatic transmissions are highly sensitive to heat, and pushing them hard without an auxiliary transmission cooler puts the entire drivetrain on red alert. When towing or hauling, transmission heat can skyrocket far beyond normal levels. The fluid, meant to lubricate and cool, boils and loses effectiveness. This burns clutches, torque converters, and bearings, causing slipping and wear. One heavy tow without preparation can turn fluid dark and burnt, slashing transmission life from hundreds of thousands to just thousands of miles. Investing in a transmission cooler may seem minor, but it's a shield for a system worth thousands. It keeps fluid temperature stable, preventing overload, especially useful for long trips, hill climbs, or towing campers. Don't wait for your transmission to smoke before regretting it. Repair costs dwarf the price of a cooler tenfold. 9. Running the gas tank nearly empty. Many drivers let the fuel gauge hit red before refueling, thinking, "I've got a few dozen miles left." But regularly running on a near-empty tank doesn't just harm the fuel pump, it indirectly stresses the engine and transmission. Fuel pumps are designed to stay submerged in gas, which cools them while they work. When fuel is too low, the pump sucks from the tank's bottom, where dirt and debris collect. This causes overheating, premature pump failure, and sends contaminants to the injectors, clogging them and disrupting signals to the engine and transmission. A few risky runs can lead to a fuel pump replacement costing hundreds. Low fuel also lets air into the system, destabilizing fuel pressure. This causes engine stuttering, forcing the transmission to adjust constantly, adding unnecessary strain. The simple but valuable advice: keep the tank at least a quarter full. This protects the pump and injection system, ensuring smoother, safer, and longer-lasting performance for years. 10. Skipping regular transmission fluid changes. Many drivers diligently change their engine oil, but nearly forget about transmission fluid. Car makers often downplay its importance or set long change intervals, leading drivers to think it doesn't matter. In reality, this is one of the sneakiest mistakes that destroys a car the fastest. Transmission fluid lubricates, cools, and transfers power in the system. Over time, it degrades, loses viscosity, and collects metal shavings from component friction. Running dirty fluid causes the transmission to slip, overheat, and wear out quickly. One hard acceleration could push the system to failure, with repair costs easily hitting thousands of dollars. A single fluid change might cost a bit, but compare that to a transmission replacement costing thousands. It's a no-brainer. Check regularly. If your car has a dipstick, inspect it monthly. If not, have a mechanic check during maintenance. Don't let carelessness cost you. Timely fluid changes keep shifts smooth, driving safe, and fuel efficiency high, while extending your car's life. 11. Using mismatched tires. Many drivers think replacing one worn or patched tire is enough as long as the car still runs. But using mismatched tires, different sizes, tread patterns, or wear levels, silently tortures the drivetrain and transmission every day. In all-wheel drive, AWD, or electronically assisted front-rear-wheel drive cars, the computer constantly calculates traction and power distribution. When tires spin at different rates due to uneven size or wear, the transmission and differential must adjust endlessly. This creates excess friction, raises temperatures, and eventually causes mechanical failure. Even a new tire with a diameter just a few millimeters larger than the others forces the transmission, driveline, and electronic stability systems to overwork. The result? Noise, vibrations, and, over time, massive repair bills. The advice is clear. Always replace tires in sets of 4, or at least in pairs on the same axle, ensuring identical specs, brand, and wear level. Investing in tire uniformity protects the transmission, improves ride comfort, and boosts safety. 12. Ignoring early warning signs. Your car is always talking to you. Most drivers just don't listen. Slight jerks when shifting, odd noises from under the hood, sluggish throttle response, or slipping gears are all SOS signals from your automatic transmission. Yet many dismiss them as no big deal, or wait until the car fully breaks down to seek repairs. This is the costliest mistake of all. A faulty sensor might cost a few bucks to fix, but ignoring it could fry the entire transmission, racking up thousands in repairs. A small noise under the car might just need fluid, but neglecting it can lead to worn gears or broken shafts. The difference between catching it early and fixing it late is a fortune. Treat your car's odd behaviors like a health checkup. You don't need to be a mechanic, just stay alert, check anything unusual, and get to a shop quickly. This vigilance could save you from a repair bill as big as your car's value. 13. Letting the car overheat. If you had to name the automatic transmission's top enemy, it's heat. Heat degrades fluid's lubricating ability, spikes friction, and rapidly warps or wears metal parts. A single overheating incident can do as much damage as hundreds of hours of normal driving. Yet many drivers downplay this risk. When the temperature gauge hits the red zone, some keep driving to finish the job, unaware that each minute pushes the transmission to the brink. Causes can be simple: low coolant, a leaking radiator, or sitting in traffic on a hot day with the AC cranked. But the consequences are severe: burnt seals, boiled fluid, and total transmission failure. The lesson: don't ignore the cooling system. Change coolant on schedule, regularly check the radiator and fan, and stop immediately if temperatures spike. A quick action can save not just the transmission, but the entire engine. These 13 mistakes may seem like small habits, but they're silent culprits turning your car into a money pit. They all stem from carelessness: rushing to shift gears, skipping the parking brake, neglecting fluid, or pushing through overheating. Sometimes saving a few seconds costs thousands in unwanted repairs. The key takeaway: treat your car like your own health. A little attention and good habits keep it durable, safe, and reliable, giving you peace of mind on every drive. If this info helps, like and subscribe for the latest tips.